welcome back.
Yo, what's up? We're glad to hang out with Logan Paul. I'm still eating my food. So, alright, guys, like and subscribe all day, every day.
You're our guest today.
Really?
Yeah, even though you live literally right above.
I feel like I know so much about you.
We know a lot about Evan. I also have Mike Malak with me.
I'm sick of these intros.
And Spencer Taylor.
I like plants.
Guys, this is podcast number 4, by the way.
Yeah.
Good
Podcast
fucking
number
job.
4.
We rock, man. Most podcasts apparently fail after 7, right? So
True.
3 more, and then we'll be done forever. Thank you guys for tuning in and rating the podcast 5 stars in the iTunes store, making us the #1 podcast in the world.
Oh, by the way, of all time. I just found out.
Really?
Yes.
That's great. That's great news. So, I hope you guys had a phenomenal weekend. We had fun, spent time with each other, and lots of splendor. In fact, we went out on Friday to a club. We actually hung out. We got a chance to hang out with Halsey.
Oh, wow.
Who was phenomenal.
Incredible.
Yeah, she's great. It was very unexpected. It was one of those situations for me personally where, like, you go out. I try to stay sober, and then someone's like, "Yo, take a shot." I'm like, "Nah, take a shot. Nah, just one." Okay, I'll take one shot, and next thing you know, I'm face down in a dish somewhere.
That's usually me feeding you the shots.
It is always you.
It's
You're
always
like, as the boy, I say this, like, you're cute as fuck.
Hell
dog.
yeah.
Like,
It's true.
Yeah.
You can't say no to me.
You just
Like,
got those
shot.
puppy dog eyes.
eyes. And now you got a dog ass puppy. It's just puppy dog eyes galore.
But now Halsey's a gem. She's great. I got a chance to talk to her for a bit. Mike,
you did? I didn't get a chance to meet her. Did you talk to her?
Well, that's interesting you say that because it's funny. You took a picture with her actually.
No.
You did. And
Really?
Yeah. No, I'll show it here. Here's a picture of Mike strangling Halsey.
Oh no! You know what happened
God.
there was we this was a skit for a new short we're working on.
It looks like you're choking on Halsey.
Nah.
I love how the guy on the left is covering his face.
Oh,
Like he knows
yeah.
that he doesn't want to be a part of this
He knows
picture.
better.
That's a ghost of the gram, dude.
Well,
Evan knows that, dude.
Quite honestly, this is a lawsuit. So
Nah.
shots to Halsey for not suing
I'm so sorry.
Thanks,
the,
Halsey.
the Maverick House.
Also, the way your hand looks, it looks massive right there.
I just got big hands, bro.
Big hands, big gloves.
hands, big feet. You know what they say? Big hands.
I literally just made that joke.
What?
Big gloves. All right.
All right.
Evan, what was going through your mind? I know. Are you you're a Halsey fan, right? Like,
Yeah.
she's great.
Dude, great.
But
What?
what were you gonna say?
I
What?
would say really nice person, down there person.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Down there. Yeah.
I was talking to her. I was telling her I love young talent. In general, I just love seeing young, successful people killing it in the industry. And you guys know Halsey. She's on top of her game right now. She works hard. She's creative. A true artist. And she's only 24. So I asked her. I was like, what's it like being like a world-renowned superstar, traveling the world and doing your thing? And she goes, I could say the same thing about you. And I was like, oh,
Ooh, got the warm and fuzzies.
I was like, oh shit. I was like, no, you can't, because quite honestly, there's levels to this shit, and I'm not you. You're way past me. But thank you. It was very, very nice of her. Great.
Did you notice like every time like a G-Eazy song came out, like because every time a G-Eazy song came on, I literally turned her and I go,
Yo, fuck
this song
this
fucking sucks. and then I'm like, damn, I hope nobody hears that. I really fuck with G-Eazy.
Fun fact.
What?
He was in the club.
Also, at the farthest other
opposite.
table, bro, they literally separated them like a school dance, dude. It was like Halsey and Logan Paul, and then it was G-Eazy and like just mad other people, dude, and like
it was so funny. You know what? This gets awkward because like I'm not the type of person to take a picture strangling Halsey like you, Mike. In fact, I just don't. I won't take a picture at all.
Evan
Like,
got one too.
I
in
know,
all
but
fairness.
I got a good one though.
Mine
was.
He was looking cute with those,
Yeah.
again, puppy dog eyes.
I mean,
look, I won't do it. I won't.
No, I know that about you.
I prefer
Yeah.
not to take pictures with celebrities.
Yeah.
I just want to let them do their thing. I just want to talk and what?
And it's just me and you are like different, like in our approach. Like mine is so fun. Like you're very like kind of reserved and like talk about like traveling and like the person's like coming up. I'm just like, yo, Halsey, what's good? And then like hop in, pow.
And
they're like, yo,
strangle her.
Yeah, but she was
Same way.
loving it, bro. She was chilling. I got like 15 other pictures,
Do
bro.
you think she could breathe in this
Slightly
picture?
concerned.
Yeah.
God damn, bro.
Her
may have
cheeks
been
are a little
loving it,
red,
but-
Mike.
Man, well, whatever.
Dang, man.
No, you know why? You know why I don't? Because I
why
know
don't
she's
you-
gonna be sitting in that seat one day. Same with like G. Like
True.
Like quite
Yeah.
honestly, like I'm gonna be friends with these people, And so I don't want to like make it weird and be like, hey, controversial YouTube star, can I get a picture with you? Like,
because I feel like now she'll come on.
Can I get a picture with you?
Hey, aren't you the kid that got a picture with me? And like just won't talk.
Nah, so much. I know. So much so that like even when I don't know if you noticed when people were taking videos, I would duck, bro. Like I'm like I don't know what the deal is.
It's a noble move.
Yeah. So
I want to be in the video. Logan like,
I'm a good guy.
I was actually just home reading and studying.
How was that?
Dude, it was lit. It was lit. You guys missed out.
Yo, kids, be more like Spencer.
for sure.
Great guy.
What were you reading?
Yeah, what were you reading?
Oh man, I was reading some health books and just good stuff.
Yo, but don't you annotate, right?
Yeah.
Like, you'll read and then
I study books. Like I don't like reading. I actually grew up hating reading.
Me,
like
I
hated
hate it.
Hated it. But then I started reading books in college that were about like good,
things you
like
like.
applicable stuff.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, I actually like reading this stuff. So now I study that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So this is, as you can see, guys, this is the balance of the show. You got a couple crazy folks, and then Spencer's kind of like he holds us all together with reality and consciousness.
Yeah.
We're working on
And
it.
so good for you, Spencer.
He's had me meditating lately. I don't know.
Bullshit.
If you guys,
Bullshit.
I had like a little bit of anxiety on the first show. I don't know if anybody knows.
If y'all remember, Mike.
It was just a little. I just had the weebie-jeebies, bro.
Yeah,
Can you
these
define
these
I don't know. I just like palms sweaty, arms weak, knees, but mom's spaghetti. Dude, like, and Spencer was like, bro, you could work on that through meditation. And me and him have been meditating lately, and I feel fucking calm as a
Is that
cucumber.
true?
It's true. It's true.
When?
We sat through a
Yesterday.
15-minute meditation
It
yesterday.
felt like 5 because he's so good at it, dude. It was like,
I guided him through it.
yeah, it was awesome.
What time of day? I'm
Morning.
9 a.m.
Yeah,
probably?
wow. 9 a.m.
Backyard Buddha style
good
shit.
for y'all.
Yeah.
Good
If
for
you guys
y'all.
want to join.
Evan's
Evan's meditated with me before.
Especially when we went up to Yosemite.
Yep.
That was
that's beautiful.
amazing.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
this
we
is
went
it.
away to like a waterfall and meditated together.
Hey,
It's
hey,
magical.
amazing.
Fuck y'all! Where am I in these meditation sessions?
Hey, you're invited
Probably
to the
like
next one.
sleeping or something.
No, hey, this is interesting because you're from Maryland, bro, and like I never know what you are gonna like and not like because you're very picky. But
In what way though?
you like foods.
That's it. That's literally it.
No
Only
hobbies,
food, only
football
food.
teams.
Huh?
You're a picky guy, but you like meditation.
Yeah.
I would have never expected that.
Yeah, it's fun.
Really? Yeah.
It's really like cleansing. Like it's just
hell yeah.
afterwards, you just like
Yo, maybe
alive.
hey, if you guys are listening or watching, whatever it is, like try meditating. Is there a site or an app they can download?
Apps are
music
I don't
too.
really use apps. Yeah, if you go to Apple Music, type in meditation music, and one of the easiest ways to get started is focus on your breathing. Like everybody says that, but easy way to do it is a 5-5-5-5 rule. So breathe in for 5 seconds, hold for 5 seconds, out for 5 seconds, hold, and keep repeating that.
That's no problem.
that
Simple.
long exhale I've heard is like the most important part. Like prolonging that exhale, yeah.
What else? Hey, what else happened this weekend? We saw Creed 2. I think you weren't there either. You were still reading.
I think I was still reading.
Yo, can we do more shit together, Spencer?
Yeah.
What the hell, Spencer? Well, he's got
I
that
forgot to go see
girlfriend,
Creed
too.
too. I gotta go out.
Sweetheart,
Okay,
but
guys.
also takes our
You
friend
definitely
away
gotta
from
go
us.
Yeah.
You know,
It's cuffing season, boys.
it is.
Man,
For me, at least.
I would argue that it's most definitely breakup
You
season.
saw me practicing some cuffing season. It was
Around Halsey's
foot
neck.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, I mean,
Yo, Creed 2. Great movie. Not being paid to say this.
Really?
No.
Okay. All right. Because
Sorry. It was a knee-jerk reaction. Here's what I liked. Anything boxing in the movie was phenomenal.
Okay.
The boxing scenes I loved. Absolutely amazing.
Tell me about that.
When they tried to get sentimental with the storyline, came off a bit cheesy
and cringe.
and very cringe. Like
Yeah.
there's one line with like Michael B. Jordan, and like he's a good actor, but I don't think he can pull off the cringe sort of like he definitely wouldn't say the following in real life. and he hit this line in the movie. He goes, "That man killed my father. I can't let that slide." And I just started crying.
I remember that.
Started,
Yeah, I know, we
was
both did.
Wow.
the whole theater did.
We both.
And
There
it was in an intense scene.
Yeah.
And I was
Wow.
like,
It just came off weird. But
Wow.
yeah,
I laughed.
the whole theater,
A lot of
and it
people.
wasn't a laugh like it was like
Like you really just
not gonna lie though, I feel like a little bit of the laughter came after we went
because everyone knew it was okay. They're like, oh, like
they're laughing so good.
Nah, but
How
I'm
did
not.
that pass the
That's
screen?
crazy,
No,
bro.
it just.
Let me tell you why. Because it's Creed 2, bro. They don't give a fuck. Like, they just want to make money.
That's the one.
Bro, and by the way,
Yeah, that
they
makes
spent
sense.
a shit ton of marketing that movie. I've seen that thing everywhere. It's been popping up in my news feeds,
Yo,
my
well,
billboards.
It's just like
Someone put a little note under my door to
It's
see
a
it.
superstar cast, bro. Sylvester Stallone, like Michael B. Jordan, that guy who looks like the Terminator. Like, it's all just great. It's great stuff.
And it's crazy to know that he can act as well as he did after his dad just played basketball. You know what I'm saying?
So- so,
it's Scottie Pippen.
Well, all right.
Those
Pause.
two. Yep.
So Michael, get this. Michael B. Jordan is actually not the son of Chicago Bulls basketball player Michael Jordan.
It's a different person there, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah.
That's why he put the B there.
So what else happened this weekend, guys?
No, let me. I'm just gonna say this. I
That's funny.
couldn't help
That's
but want
funny.
to box Michael B. Jordan when I'm watching Creed 2.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, no, I've spent the
Wow.
I spent the whole 6 months of the first half of this year learning how to box.
Okay.
And I'm watching this movie and I'm like, yo, Michael B. Jordan, big fan.
Let's fight.
Could probably beat your ass in the
Not
ring. I'm
gonna lie, dude. One thing
Okay?
I noticed about him, he worked pretty hard on that body,
He's
bro.
yoked. But yo,
Jacked.
it doesn't matter in boxing. Like,
Have you seen the pic with LP with the log?
Oh, I have.
Scary.
I have. I think I wrote
He
the
can
caption for
get
it.
there. He can get there too.
I can't. So yo,
I'll be
Michael
down
B.
to
Jordan,
watch
this is my official challenge. We come over to my house bar one day. I'll come to you, whatever it is. I want to make it happen. I really do. Or let's make it a legit fight if KSI doesn't bitch out, which
He's going to.
it might happen. He already broke the contract, by the way. We were supposed to fight in February, and he's refusing to.
Yeah, so
don't
what's
they
going
owe you
on?
mon- Yeah, don't they like owe you money for that or whatever?
I'm gonna look into that.
Yeah, because I think they have to forfeit some of the
I'm
ticket sales.
You know what I'm most upset about in this situation? Myself. I'm so mad at myself that it was a tie, because a tie leaves people just like indifferent to the fight. Like, sure, it sets up the rematch really nicely.
Yeah.
But like, didn't lose, didn't win. There was no real like outcome per se.
You know, so many people still think that was like a fluke, like it was a setup. Like, it's such a talking point. People ask me about it. They're like, man, great marketing move, like really smooth, like making it a tie and everything. And I go, dog, I was there, man.
Yeah.
Did you see my face? That was nothing about that was planned.
Could not speak for like days afterwards, screaming my head off.
Dude.
Head off.
Which
Wow.
is also, I mean, I saw the videos. We made a documentary on the whole thing, and I watched some of the footage. Y'all are amazing friends.
Thank
When
you
you
so
when
much.
you see your friends cheering for you, like with every ounce of soul in
I almost
your
passed
body.
out. Straight up, bro.
Bro.
Yo, but I just want to say,
as far as
to all the people who thought that the fight was rigged, in the most polite way, suck my balls. I worked so hard.
polite.
I worked so hard to train for that fight. It was.
Well, and I think like they say there was like a second fight, like planned.
Well,
and
'cause
shit.
there
Well,
was.
there was,
There
but like,
was.
and that's how a lot of fights work. Like,
It's a
they're
two-fight
like, it's a two-fight
contract. You know, someone's gonna win the first one sometimes, and then there's always a second follow-up fight that does, or will always usually do extremely well.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, the second fight was arranged before.
True.
So that was a big argument that I saw. That doesn't
They were like,
work.
oh, they said there's a second fight in the ring afterwards. It was so quick. Like, yeah, it was in the contract. You know, like,
Yeah. Speaking of contracts, they did surgery on a grape.
wow.
They did surgery on a grape.
Who's they?
I'll say it one more time.
Yeah, when you
I'll
say
say it one more
they.
time. They did surgery on a grape.
Who's
This,
they?
this is taking over the internet. So
I've heard about
I
this.
actually don't know who they is. Oh wait. No, look. I think it's a robot. They did surgery on a grape.
So when you say they, it's a...
Oh, they peeled the skin back.
You ever do that in class? You ever bring grapes to class?
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I don't. I've never... We used...
All right, I know you did this.
We use mice.
When you were you peeled mice?
Well, yeah, technically, I mean, in an anatomy class, we worked on little mice.
I think he's talking about just like snack
Yeah.
time. Like,
Oh, it's not... Did I do snack surgeries? Of course, dude. Yes.
No, I know you did this. Sub 12. Everyone did this. You would figure out how many grapes you could fit in your mouth. Everyone
of
did this.
course, yeah.
What was your number?
I don't know. A lot.
Evan?
16.
Oh, you son of a bitch! I did 14.
Wow.
Impressive.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, they did surgery on this grape, and I actually brought some grapes here because I'm just like, I look at this bowl of grapes here, and nothing about these grapes makes me want to dissect them.
What was the point of it?
What was What was the? I don't know.
Damn.
To prove that they could do it. Do you know?
Oh, it looks like it had to do with Greek mythology.
There is a cool thing you do with grapes.
Eat them.
And if you like cut it in half, but you don't completely cut it in half, you leave a little skin strip. And you cut it in half, and then you cut it in half again, but you leave a little skin strip. Put it in the microwave for 5 seconds. Turn it on. And when the microwave goes, a little blue flame will come out from the grape.
You're lying.
Come on, we're gonna do it right now. After the podcast, I'll show you.
Yo, Spencer did surgery on a grape right here.
Wow.
Why do they
Can
need
this
all this
make headlines?
Yeah, why do they need all this advanced?
The thing about social
technology.
media is no one knows on this show or maybe even the internet at all why they did surgery on a grape. It's just simply putting a headline, they did surgery on a grape, people share it. They're like, wow.
Because it's fucking amazing, bro. Think about it. Imagine you can do surgery on a grape. What are the possibilities? I just heard
What are the possibilities?
What do you mean? They did
Next up, a watermelon.
Bro,
Like,
there's
like,
a-
shit.
No,
No,
there's
say next up a pen.
A pen.
Do surgery
He
on a
did
pen.
surgery on a pen.
Oh, fuck y'all. There's a surgeon in China who just claimed to do the first case of genetic engineering on female twins. He's in China, and he said he did.
China.
So that's what I'm saying, bro. No, listen. You go from surgery on a grape to genetic engineering on twin females, babies. Technology's amazing.
That's quite the leap there.
And they landed on the Mars today.
On the Mars.
On the Mars.
Yep,
that's
a
a
Mars.
Talk to me about NASA.
Yeah.
I mean, like what they
had already put a rover there before. I think what they did today is like speed landed on Mars. Like I think in the past, like they like went around it for a while and then they made like a nice smooth descent, like you would land on a plane. Today, they basically just shot like a fucking rocket, like boosh.
But did they? Something to think about.
Are you questioning whether or not NASA's lying? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying like, I don't know.
Hey, you got to keep an open mind. I respect that.
Yeah, man.
I respect it.
That happened today, November 26th. Which, by the way, if you're listening to this today, according to astrology, it's the luckiest day of the year.
Who told us that?
The Andre cameraman.
And what's so special about Andre today?
Today is actually Andre's birthday. Happy birthday, Andre! That's amazing. That's amazing. But so if you're listening to this on November 27th, you're fucked. Quite honestly, seriously, it's over.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You got any more juice? Like all this grape surgery. Like, we got any more juicy news and shit?
There's the whole. All right. There's a couple of things. There's the stuff with Tekashi. There's the stuff with Shawn Mendes. You see this Shawn Mendes thing?
I heard about it.
It's interesting. So he did what was the publication? He just had a huge spread come out. It was a big deal.
What was it?
It's in
Rolling Stone.
Rolling Stone. That was
right?
it. I think he was on the cover. And so Rolling Stone tweeted out, Shawn Mendes appears on our cover in the store. He opens up about his dating life, being skeptical of success and more. And Shawn tweeted about it. And then Twitter goes ahead and puts the headline, Shawn Mendes has opened up about being called gay.
Man,
There's so much more in the article than
Twitter's wild. Twitter's always wild.
You know how we do clickbait on YouTube?
Yeah, Twitter does that.
Twitter does the same thing,
up, bro.
They're worse though.
Yeah, they are. Because like it's a really great article, and there's a lot of stuff in it. I don't even want to talk about Shawn Mendes opening up about being called gay, which by the way he says he's not, but his argument, what he says is like, if you like my music and you like me and my image, who cares?
It says he's, about constant speculation. He's worrying that the jokes and stories could be damaging for people struggling with their own sexual identity. Let people talk and come to terms with whatever they're dealing with or their identity in their own time.
Well,
don't speculate.
It's adding to the stigma of being gay, which is why why I sort of have an issue with Twitter making it the headline. When like Rolling Stone, they didn't say it. It's just like he opens up about life and skeptical of being about success.
Yeah.
So what's the headline of what's going on right now? Like Logan Paul opens up about opening up.
Shawn Mendes. Yo, I'm sure some publication is gonna spin this and like take sound bites and like do some evil thing to the brand new Impulsive podcast, #1 podcast in the world by
all time.
But I don't even want to talk about that. I want to talk about the stuff he said inside the article because it's actually really, really interesting. He apparently he'll be scrolling through Instagram some nights, as many of us do. Maybe not you because you have a girlfriend, but he'll see like couples famous couples dating, and Sean made a comment here like, "Damn, I need a girlfriend. What about my image? How do I stay relevant if I don't have like an equally as successful partner in the industry?" And then I was thinking about how I saw him with Haley Baldwin at the Met Gala, I think.
Yep.
And then I was like sort of piecing together this timeline in my head of Haley Baldwin at the Met Gala with Shawn Mendes, and then she got engaged to Bieber. Turns out in the article, it was a month later. And they address it. They made headlines when they showed up together at the Met Gala ball, holding hands as the cameras flashed. This is Sean and Haley. And though they told everyone on the red carpet they were just friends, it didn't quite add up with the photos that emerged of them hugging in a park near Mendes' home in Toronto. And he acknowledges...
Yeah, because, I mean, when you hug someone, it's pretty obvious what's
if
going
you go
on
to Toronto to hug someone in a park...
God, dude, especially in a park.
You caught a flight for a
What's
hug.
good? You know, he acknowledges that they were more than friends, dude, but he's reluctant to call it a relationship.
You know, the other thing, like I said about, like, going easy on speculating about people, you know, taking their time to, like, open up. That said, like, I kind of almost see the flip side of it. Like, Shawn Mendes is, like, the heartthrob, right? Like, people want to know what is going on. And so, like, it's like one of that, like dichotomy. It's like a double-edged sword, like, being in the celebrity spotlight.
Can I ask you? Yes.
Everyone wants to know.
I'm just gonna say, bro, like, something's rubbing me the wrong way about, like, him and Haley being together for the Met Gala and being, as he claims, using his words, more than friends, and then her getting engaged to Justin Bieber 1 month later.
What's up with everybody throwing out the engagement so quick?
What
Crazy.
the fuck?
I just started dating. I'm like,
bro.
whoa.
Crazy. Like, that used to take
Unreal.
it used to take years, bro.
Cause it's fun, dude. Quite honestly, I said this. I'm ready.
Ready for what?
Marriage and child.
No, you didn't say that last time. So you can't even make up your own mind. Last time you said you were ready for a kid.
Well, I want more
now. You're ready
Mike.
for marriage and a kid.
Yes.
You were telling me the other day you don't even care. Like, you just want the kid, and then like you guys could split ways.
I want it all, Mike. I want love and happiness, Mike.
I mean, you have happiness right here.
You can see it in his eyes. He really is looking for love right now.
I need
In
a
all the wrong
girlfriend.
places.
He's like, I need a girlfriend, bro. I need a girlfriend.
Nah.
He's been listening to too much Queen.
I feel Stop.
Watches the movie once. Die Hard fan.
Die Hard fan.
I love
Literally
that.
won't stop playing the song.
Literally won't stop playing
Can I
5
get the aux
songs.
cord for 2 seconds? Hey, Mike, can you play that one song?
I love Freddie Mercury. I love him.
Freddie Mercury.
Love him.
Speculations
Freddie
about
Mercury.
Logan Paul's sexuality have popped up on the cover of the
Okay, so here's where I actually found this interesting. You know that song "No Brainer"? They addressed
No
this
Brainer?
in the Rolling Stone article, where Justin Bieber,
what's
DJ
up, guys?
Khaled,
Certified.
they made that song "No Brainer."
Major key.
Apparently, that's about Shawn Mendes. Listen,
Oh, wow.
Listen, one of the lines that Bieber sings. It ain't that hard to choose. Him or me, be for real, baby. It's a no-brainer.
Wow.
Think about it.
All makes
Yo,
sense.
did he just uncover the first impulsive conspiracy? And it's a big one, bro.
I'm just saying, bro.
And it's a big one.
You go on a date with someone who's more like it's more than a relationship, allegedly, according to Sean. And then a month later you get engaged. I don't know. These quick engagements are dangerous, bro.
Yeah, for
When
sure
Ariana
dangerous.
and Pete got together, I said to myself, and by the way, I'm a huge fan of both of them. But I said to myself, yo, this doesn't make sense.
Doesn't add up.
You can't date for a month and go, gonna get married.
It's called- I mean, there's a
That's not even enough time to have the poop situation come up. Like,
if you remember, guys, the poop situation, you can't comfortably poop at your girlfriend's house in the first month, let alone.
Not at all.
Yeah, right.
this is why these engagements. This is why these engagements are breaking up so fast, bro.
They
Because
poop.
as soon as someone poops in the apartment, over.
It's
done.
It's a dangerous
But it's
situation.
not a new thing, though. I mean, shotgun weddings have existed. It's a tale as long as old in time and stuff.
Dude,
I mean,
Beebs
Vegas,
is about to
dude.
lay a stinky deuce in Haley's apartment. Done.
Oh, and why? Are they
It's
still-
over.
are they
Well, you know that's why Ariana and Pete broke up.
because of the poop.
Pete apparently had a mate.
Plug the toilet. Plug the toilet.
What you're saying is Pete
pooped.
Pete pooped.
Pete pooped.
It's
I had a friend.
She walked in the bathroom, smelled it, and was like, "Thank you, next."
We gotta go. Yo, but shouts to Shawn Mendes, bro. He started on Vine just like me. Here's the difference. I'm not Shawn Mendes, and he's absolutely
the king of Canada.
Yo, but it's interesting. You can see in this article he's growing up because he did start on Vine.
Oh, yeah.
His audience has always been predominantly young females, although now I think he's fucking dope too.
Yeah. How could you not?
But he opens up in the article. He says, I think this is for the first time. He says, "I love weed. I wouldn't tweet that, not yet at least, but it's really good for me. When I'm home, I'll smoke and then play guitar for 7 hours." Is it always 7 hours, you think?
Yeah, I think
right?
so. Yeah, it's generally the time that we last.
What's the difference between
medical standpoint?
What's the difference between tweeting that and then saying it to a Rolling Stone?
He's like, I won't tweet about this. I won't tweet about this, but I'll tell you in confidence.
Maybe he's assuming his audience won't
read Rolling Stone. I saw. Speaking of which, of weed, I saw a meme the other day comparing, like, you know how they call weed the devil's lettuce. And then there was that huge recall on romaine lettuce because it's been like killing people. And it was like the weed plant talking to the lettuce, and it was like, who's the devil's lettuce now?
That's funny, Mike.
For sure. I guess you had to be there. It was pretty funny.
Wow.
I was there.
Oh yeah, Spence was there. That's why he's laughing.
It's interesting. I think it opens up
notes
a
on your
deep
phone?
conversation, though.
Logan got
Like,
notes on his phone.
marijuana being brought into the mix with all these celebrities.
Well,
Like,
he
what are you
did-
talking about? Like, they're starting to talk about it.
What do you mean? What do you mean, bro? Weed's like... Weed's
No,
on the come up.
he's right. No, but he's
that's
right,
what I'm saying.
though.
It's
You
a
want to
deep
know?
conversation.
You want to know?
Comfortable.
You want to know who else? On that same token we were talking about, was opened up heavily about weed. Pete Davidson. Pete Davidson heavily talks about he has severe anxiety, and he is only able to produce on SNL and other shows when he's high. There's tons.
Is that a fact?
Factoid. There's tons of articles about it.
It's interesting.
No,
it's interesting because of just the ramifications that, you know, like
you
the
think-
nation's legalizing
We're getting
marijuana
there.
right
We're
now.
getting
You know what I'm
there.
saying?
Do you
Like,
think
it's-
this will
it's
affect
deep combo.
Shawn Mendes in any way? Him saying that he smokes?
Yeah,
weed?
make it cool.
This is the thing, because marijuana is just becoming legal across the board. There's like this wave of people that have to take that hit. You know, there's that wave of people
Take
that
that hit. Was that a
no, that was not a
Spence, you
fun.
crushed that.
I'm talking about like the image hit, where there's still that stigma around it, where it's not that same stigma about alcohol. You know,
That
alcohol
is
does
true.
so much
So
more
much
damage
worse,
on
dude.
people,
So much worse.
but yet
Yeah.
it's accepted by society, and now
Yeah.
it's
Correct.
legalized.
This is sort of like
in so many
Facts.
states.
the prohibition
facts.
era of our
Facts.
generation. I feel like
Well,
it's
crazy.
It's like the it's the opposite. It's like the opposite. The
It's
prohibition era
it's
just
becoming.
passed.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it just
yeah,
passed, and now
yeah,
it's becoming like that time period after where it's like,
Yeah.
oh, like weed's legal and like
Yeah.
widely acceptable now.
Right.
But it's interesting. Shawn Mendes came out and let me raise the stakes one more. He also said he also saw shrooms for sale in Amsterdam, but opted not to try them. And then he said, "quote unquote," "I want to so badly." He says, "I think it would help me a lot." Shrooms? Talking about like psychedelics,
Psilocybin mushrooms.
mushrooms.
Yeah,
it's just
so-
wavy as fuck.
And there's articles about that right now as well, right?
So it's yeah. So apparently, allegedly, I have an article here. Magic mushroom compound, psychedelics, might treat depression by reviving emotional responsiveness in the brain. So you do shrooms and like.
All right, careful here. Careful here. It's not going to be that simple. But
yes.
You're
Here's what happened.
Yep.
Yeah.
The FDA put it on the fast track, the expedited track, for them to do experimental research whether or not factually doing shrooms can help treat depression.
Good.
What?
Good. No. Good.
What?
Fast track to testing, good. Not us saying, hey, do shrooms, get better.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
I know you didn't. But listen, I agree with that completely. Like, and like, once again, being careful. Like, psilocybin.
What is psilocybin? You can't just say a big
compound
word.
in mushrooms.
Okay.
It's found in mushrooms, like lysergic acid, LSD. All of those psychoactive compounds are proven to have a very strong effect on the brain. And so there's already been tons of research on their ability to rewire damaged
Neurons
or
This is what
synapses in the brain and allows them to communicate with each other in a way they aren't currently.
Spencer, is very smart, conscious, mindful, and in the books he reads and studies, sometimes they deal with shrooms.
It's true.
Give us information.
It's interesting because it's natural.
Right.
Like it's not altered.
Synthetic.
You know,
Yeah.
a lot of other substances that people take in are altered. They're man-made. They're genetically modified. So
Right.
this grows from the ground, and it's been ingested for thousands of years.
Hell
like
yeah.
ancient civilizations, 9,000 years ago plus, have been documented to have brought psychedelics in to their culture. So it's such an interesting thing. So I was reading this article, and it says that what these psychedelics do is synchronizes activity among areas that were not normally connected, like Mike was saying.
Correct.
So it's not harming you, which is very interesting. You know, alcohol, for example, is documented it harms you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Kills you.
So it's interesting.
Oh,
interesting stuff.
I've always heard that argument for mushrooms because they are natural. I think actually my dog Kong got into some the other day.
Different kind.
Who knows?
Who knows? He
Who
has been
knows,
acting
dude?
pretty weird.
In my backyard, we think he got into some sort of evil mushroom plant because he was not looking so good for a couple of days.
and
But
his breath is...
it's horrible because he's been throwing up everywhere.
Just another note, like this is not all brand new stuff either. Like I know this guy Tony Bosis in New York. He's actually already federally able to give stage 4 cancer patients, so end of life people that are literally, weeks from dying. He's able to give them mushrooms in order to get them to come to peace with the fact that they're leaving this earth.
Yo, but
Already legal.
Question, but the mushrooms, the effects are only temporary.
Yep.
This is something very interesting. This
Right.
is something very interesting. Psychologists say that few things can truly alter someone's personality in adulthood, but magic mushrooms may be one of those things.
Yeah, for sure. Long-term effects. Yeah, you're not going to be in that same euphoric state, but it has subconscious and very... That's right.
That actually makes so much sense. I'm sure, for our adult audience listening, I'm sure we all know that person who did some sort of psychedelic trip up in Timbuktu and came back with a completely altered view on life and went to no man's land.
And you have to be careful. You should
course,
do it
'cause
under like someone else who's talking about it a lot right now is our friend Jay Alvarez. Jay Alvarez is huge.
Wait, he's open?
He's very
about
on it on Instagram all the time.
Wow.
Huge proponent of opening up the study of psilocybin, lysergic acid, as well as some other compound. But it might be cool to have him on to talk about it.
Yeah,
He's
maybe.
a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to get Jan for sure.
Yeah.
Y'all trying to
it's
do
very-
some
very
mushrooms?
Interesting conversation.
Well, I think that the takeaway for me
Logan
is that
would be
it's
crazy
good that
on
research is
mushrooms.
being done
And
on
they're
it.
talking about
because when we went to school, that stuff is stay away, get away.
Yeah.
But again, you have alcohol that's a part of normal life.
So
It's
part of
okay to have 14 drinks a week.
It's not, though.
It's
That's
not.
what I'm
It's
saying.
not.
But that's what the government
I know,
says.
I know, yeah.
We know it's not.
Golly,
But
bro.
it's, at the end of the day, it's big business. It's big business. It's corporate. It's cigarettes and alcohol. And then anytime you have something that challenges that, it gets pushed away.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, and it sucks because you have friends. I have friends that have died and passed away from
Depression or
from
suicide,
these things,
yeah.
from alcohol,
Oh,
from
yeah.
prescription pills, and then there's these plant alternatives that are proven to not harm people that are blacklisted by the government. So
Let's
it's
just add one
one
disclaimer here at the end. We are not saying go out and do psychoactive.
By no means.
By any means. All we're saying right now is that it's cool that we're having a conversation.
What are you talking
that
about?
doctors and scientists can start to test this stuff in controlled settings.
Third eye.
Very true.
Uh-oh.
On another note, something I wanted to address because I feel like it could tell the audience a lesson. So we went to this football game the other day. You met LaDainian Tomlinson, by the way.
Yeah.
Did you strangle
Very
him?
nice guy.
Did you get a chance to strangle him for a photo?
No, I did not. Unfortunately.
You really
Why
missed that.
not?
didn't you?
Why did you not strangle him? Did it have anything to do with the height? Or
Yeah, that played a
if
big
you
factor
could,
in that.
If you
Yeah,
could get up
yeah.
there, would you have?
Strangled him?
Well,
My arm-
Mike's strangling celebrities in his pictures.
I don't think my arm could get around his neck.
Thick neck,
It
by
was
the
a
way.
thick neck.
Thick neck.
I mean, he's running back. He was a beast.
Big boy. Yo, but
Beast.
you love sports. And you
Love it.
You fanboyed a little bit, bro. I'm saying.
Well, no, he walked in.
LaDainian Tomlinson.
I was standing with Evan, and I was like, bro, I think that's LaDainian Tomlinson. And then he looks around, he's like, no. And then he looked again, he's
bro.
like,
Oh.
I was like, oh, shit.
Well, it happened another time too. He met Juju Schuster, and so Evan's a huge Steelers fan.
Huge.
And
when he got drafted too, the day he got drafted, I was so hyped. I mean, yo, this man's gonna be huge, and everyone's like, you only be third string.
When he comes on this show,
you're gonna lose.
Are you gonna be in your room or you want to be in here on the podcast?
If I'm allowed to be in here.
Of course, allowed. Bro, we want you.
He's gonna. But yo, at this football game, walking around, and I'm up at the top of the getting food or whatever, and this guy, I'm taking pictures. This guy comes up and he's like, "Yo, can you come take a picture with my niece right there? She's way at the bottom in angel wings." Kind of a bit of a walk, like you guys had all left me, by the way. I don't think Spencer was there, bro. Actually, he was.
No, I was there.
He was there.
I brought a book to the football game.
He was still reading. So,
What the heck?
you guys ditched me. I was like, typically I don't like to go places alone, but I was like, sure, I love taking pictures with fans. I love the little gang, and so I walked down, and I have to go in the front row, and I cross a bunch of people, and it's like that situation where like they have to stand up to let you go by.
Oh my!
Could get a little awkward,
Dang,
especially
Logan.
at football games, second quarter, people getting a little drunk. So
What
we walk
happened,
there.
Logan?
I take a picture with the girl, super nice
What?
girl, and was glad I went down to take a picture with her. And on my way back, man, there's this guy sitting down. I was like, "Excuse me, can we get by?" Doesn't move. He's like filming the game. Play stops. Like, okay, this is a good time. Excuse me, sir. Can I get by? He's sitting there. That doesn't even acknowledge me, and I know he can hear me. And so I kind of go to move by him, and I obviously touch him a little bit, and my mind was moving like half a mile an hour, and he stands up and goes, "What the fuck are you doing?" Gets in my face, and I'm like, I'm like, no, Logan Paul's about to get in a fight with a guy at the football game and throw him over the
And
stands.
I wasn't.
None of you were.
Yeah, but you know how I am, bro. I'm always with you. I know that.
You left me to die.
I was at the field. We had nachos.
With the crazy
I'm
Chargers.
so sorry.
He goes, "Why did you wait till after the play, asshole?" I'm like, "Dog, I did." And my gut reaction, as we've seen when I'm uncomfortable, is I just like kind of smile and like, I'm not trying
which, by the way,
I'm
makes
not
it 50 times worse.
I'm like, wait, what? No, dog, I'm not trying to get in a fight. I'm like, literally, this is me. I'm like, dog, I just want to get by. Like, can you please just let me get by? He goes, you're an asshole. I'm like, dude, I said excuse me like 3 times, and then he starts like getting in my face. And mind you, bro, this dude's like 5'10". I'm a boxer, and everyone in the second, third to like 10th row is filming. So I'm like, it's not a good look. I'm not about to throw this guy over the stage. And then I see a cop coming, and I'm like,
Thank God.
Thank God.
Yeah.
A cop was gonna come and save the day. And she goes, "Sir, please sit down." Talks to the guy. She's like, "You." And she points at me. I'm like, "Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I was just trying to take a picture with a fan." She goes, "I don't care. Go up, get out of this stadium, and don't come back." I'm like, "Yo, what's good? I try to do a good thing, and I'm getting yelled at."
And then the guy that asked you to take the picture with his daughter was like, "Yeah, you asshole, get out of here!" You're like, what is happening?
So I'm like, "Ah." The moral of the story is, don't do nice things.
No.
Ever. You will get in a fight with a Chargers
Wrong.
fan.
He doesn't really believe
I
that.
think it's just
The
you
moral
gotta
of this-
persevere, bro. Perseverance is the moral of the story.
Can you agree that has now scarred me?
2 things.
Can you
The
agree
moral
with
of the
that?
story is patience. Don't be that guy that is being a dick to LP.
True.
And second of all, he's saying that, but he is always going to take the picture with the fan.
I know, but
never seen someone
I know.
so open to fans. By the way, a lot of fans out there, I see it in DMs and messages and stuff. Saw you guys here. I was so scared. Like, don't be scared. I know you're probably going to get mad at me for saying that. But don't be scared. Come up to us and say hi, please.
Absolutely love taking pictures
Yeah,
of fans.
yeah,
For the
yeah.
reason why we're here. They're the ones watching this. But
Hey,
can
man.
you agree that it has scarred me now? Like,
No, I don't. I think you forgot about
I
it 2
think
minutes
it's making
later.
you tougher.
And I think it's a topic for the podcast, but I think you ate nachos after and forgot about it.
True.
To be
And
honest.
bro, it's making you tougher, bro. Scars remind you.
Facts.
true. And I have many.
Wait, isn't that a song?
It
Shawn
is.
Mendes?
Stitches.
Oh, Stitches.
Stitches.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's close.
I messed up.
It's been a lot of weird things happening at the Maverick House. Did we find like $1,000 in cash the other day?
yeah.
Like in a what was when you do the laundry and you find like change in the pockets of your old clothes and you're like I got a quarter, I can buy gumball.
Best feeling.
How much you found it?
Yeah, $740 to be exact.
And we don't know where this money is.
No idea where it came from.
Or where it is now.
Yeah, we don't know where it is now.
You degenerates.
No. Hold on, just 1 second.
I know exactly where this money went.
No.
We know, bro.
No.
Y'all took it to the fucking casino.
No.
Obviously, you know
casino because you threw a fucking hex on us.
Yeah, you did.
Before we went.
You want to know what the hex was, guys? So these two, I hate it. They go to the casino and they lose and gamble all their money.
It's just such a quality place,
no, it's
man.
not.
It's such a premium establishment.
We walk in, they're like, oh, Mike Evan, $2
Y'all are addicted. So before they went to the casino, I prayed to the God and I said, please let them lose all their money tonight so you can stop enabling them to go to the casino and gamble away all their money.
It was the quickest we ever lost.
Yes.
It was so fast, dude. The hex was literally
The hex was
perfect. Literally perfect. Like we walked in there, we had $740 of community money. That, by the way,
no, it's not community money.
By the way, if we won, we were going to buy bread for everyone in the house.
Can I ask you something?
Vegan bread.
We don't need bread.
I need an honest answer.
Yeah.
Who in this house would have $740 cash besides me?
What are you saying?
I'm saying it had to be
we're on
my
the
money in
we're on
one
the
shit
we're on the
inside.
number one
Here's the thing.
podcast of all time, and you have the audacity to ask if any of us have $740. What are we, freaking peasants? Of course we all have $740, bro.
Not to mention,
Cash laying around?
Nah.
No.
would you just put it in your towels?
Y'all owe me $740. On that note, Mike is sweating a decent amount.
I was noticing
That's usually how I know to call it.
Sweating.
It's all good. Thank you guys for watching this episode of the podcast. We are with my roommates, Dwarf Mamba, as the special guest today. Let us know if you like this episode. Don't forget to rate the show 5 stars on the iTunes store. You can listen to it wherever you listen to podcasts. Subscribe to the Impulsive YouTube channel. Blah, blah, blah. Comment down below who you would like to see on here as a guest. Thank you guys for listening. It's Monday. I hope you have an amazing week.
Like and subscribe. It's actually Tuesday, guys. So, peace. Like and subscribe all day, every day.